And here we are, Invictus, the Vision Center. And from here you can't really miss it, there's a lot of stuff everywhere. So let's see, a lot of pretty flowers on the way. See if we can get it shit, yeah. Need to get some of that. Confirm. Okay, let's take off this armor. And this. And this. And this. There's a green shirt. Let's have a look for it. Here we are. The shirt. Let's see what pants. Otherwise, we can go like this. Wait. Let's have a look here. Maybe this. No shoes? Doesn't seem like we have shoes, yeah? Oh, we have a monocle. Yes. Okay, wait. I wonder. Custom legs, core helmet. Okay, we'll just go like this. Barefoot. Invictus flight jacket. I'll buy one. I always buy one, so might as well. Okay, so now we need to take the elevators. Location expo lobby. Your location expo lobby. It's been fixed. We go up to the convention hall. Yay!
The Navy would like to thank our private and corporate partners for making this year's Invictus the best yet. United in purpose.
As always.
Hello and welcome to the Invictus
thank you.
Expo Hall.
Recruitment center. Let's go up here. Looks like that looks so. It's like marble or something. Okay, here we are in the main hall. What do we have? Right in front of us is the Carrack. Carrack is a noise exploration ship. One of the biggest. I think this is like the in-game exploration ship. I think the other competitor is the Odyssey. Quickly have a look inside. And remember, yeah, you can push a button here. This is where the rover comes, and then you don't bump it or whatever. But it's it's quite big. So the Carrack. Let me just quickly see. If you're really into exploration, and this is all that you want to do, the Carrack is definitely for you. It's going for 600 US at the moment. Let's go to the left. Which one is this? Looks like the Arrow. So it's the Anvil Arrow. So the Anvil Arrow is like a small fighter, and well, it's actually quite nimble. It's actually an awesome fighter. Myself, I prefer it over the Gladiators, but yeah, that's a debate a lot of people will have. But yeah, the Arrow is for about 75 US at the moment. Let's quickly see. This is the Gladiator. It's like a fighter bomber. Yeah, the Anvil Gladiator. Not sure if I have a price on that one here. This is the Wildfire, Super Hornet. Gladiator, 165 US at the moment. All of these you can fly for free during this event. Well, as far as I know, you rent them now and you have them for 24 hours. And then at the end of the event, all of them will be available again for you to fly. That's how they normally do it, and I presume they will do it again. Let's quickly have a look here. This is the Pisces. So the Carrack, when you buy the Carrack for 600 US, you actually get a rover with it, and you get a Pisces. Oh no, the Pisces you can get extra in a bigger package. Some of the packages are without the Pisces. So you can actually go and land or stay in orbit or whatever with the mothership, the Carrack, and you can go down and investigate and burn less fuel and resources while you're exploring with the Pisces. See, so it's small. It's a lot better than the Aurora and other starter ships, but the only thing that's against it is basically it doesn't have a bed. Other than that, it's an awesome ship, especially for a starter ship. It's a very good starter ship. It's for about 45 US, so it's very cheap to get into the game as well. Let's look here. This looks like the Hawk, which is a bounty ship. Let's see if it is the Hawk. Anvil Hawk. So the Anvil Hawk, it's actually quite good for bounty because it has two size 2 MPs, if I'm not mistaken, inside. Has, well, light guns to medium, which is okayish. And then at the back, well, why it's awesome for that is because it actually has a prison cell at the back here. Enter now. I'll just open it. So you can actually, with the EMPs, you can shut down someone's ship, shoot down the engines, and then when you capture the person, you can put them in the cell at the back, and away you go. So this is actually a very awesome bounty ship. If you love bounty hunting. Bounty hunting is not in the game as it is of now, but in the future this will be, I think, one of the biggest or best bounty ships. Valkyrie? Is it you? Terrapin, sorry. It's the Terrapin. So the Terrapin is for scanning, stuff like that. Oh, I didn't even, wait. Let me just quickly have a look here. Looking at my laptop for the prices. So let's just quickly go back. The Anvil Hawk, where we just were, actually for this ship and everything it does is 100 US, which isn't that bad for what it can actually do, which is actually a decent price if you ask me. Terrapin, let me quickly have a look here. Terrapin is a bit expensive. The Terrapin is basically a scout ship, so it goes out in front and it just scans and stuff like that. It's basically a scanning ship. So for now, there's not really any gameplay, but in the future, especially if you don't know what's on the other side, I think every group or clan or whatever would love to have this in their fleet. Let's quickly see. As far as I know, we should be all the way to the right. Or is it going down? Let's quickly have a look. Yo, it's a big hallway, eh? If the Carrack looks so small in this. It's actually open at the top. Wow. All of this is... And this is basically just engine parts and parts for your ships that you can actually see how it looks like when you buy it. Of course, in the distant future, you will actually be able to store this on your ship for spare parts and stuff. So that would actually take some of your storage space. So this is Apex hallway, so that one is closed. Apex hallway, that one seems open on that side. Let's quickly have a look. Was that the entrance? I think that's the entrance. Let's quickly go have a look there. This is the Arrow. Arrow is a very good and cheap ship. Oh yeah, the Terrapin sells for 220 US. And it's a scout ship. Let's quickly have a look here. Yeah, so it's the Gladiator, we were the Carrack, Terrapin, Orc. Okay, so we need to go to here. What do we have in there? Let me just quickly have a look. Ooh, okay, Valkyrie, F7, F8. Okay, so the F7s and the F8s. I really look forward to flying one of those. We should actually have a look if there's there should be some holograms somewhere.
Invictus launch week is a great opportunity to see.
To have a look if the Legendary is in there. Okay, so this is the F8, which the 999 squad flies in. Squadron 999 F8 Lightning. So these are like the, I would say, elite fighters which keep us safe at the moment. These, I would say, in how can I say this? At the beginning they said you have to finish Squadron 42, the single player. Then you're basically ex-military or whatever, and then you will be able to buy one of those. So if you, I'm not sure if they're going to still do that. Okay, let's see. Ah, see, here's one of them. This looks like one of the civvy ones without the fancy paints and stuff. Let's see. Just click on it. There we go. F8 Lightning. Oh, it's an awesome ship, eh? It's a really awesome ship. It almost looks like these in front can fold or something. Almost like pistons or something. I'll buy some shoes later. Let's see, okay, so this is the Valkyrie, which is a dropship. So the new ship, the Legionnaire, is more ship-to-ship dropship. This one is more on land dropship. And let me just double check the seats. I know the Legionnaire has 8 seats. I think this one has more. Fancy. See, 5. There's about 10. If that side also has 10, that's about 20. And you can get a vehicle in here as well. I mean, that's says a lot, eh? Now there's another 5, there's 5, that's 10. So this one you have 10 people, well 20 in total. And you can have a vehicle, so this is actually an awesome land dropship. And let me quickly see if I have the price for you guys. The Valkyrie is for 375 US. All the prices that I'm giving is without tax, so it depends on which country you're in and stuff like that. This is the, what? F7. F7. Actually, I'm not sure about this one. No, it's the Hornets. Gotta. Which one is this? Let's have a look. So that's the gun on top. So this should be the Super Hornet, if I'm not mistaken. Super Hornet is the only one with a turret on top, with 2 people. So this is a Super Hornet. Which one is this? This is just a standard Hornet. That's a standard Hornet. Let me just double check about the. Is it the Super Hornet? This one says the F7. That's also F7. This should be the Super Hornet. So Super Hornet goes for 180 US, and the normal Hornet. And this, the Super Hornet is also on limited sales. You can't buy it throughout the year. The normal Hornet is 110 US. It should be this one. Let's quickly go have a look here. Other side, it should be. Oh, that's the Hurricane. So the Hurricane is a heavy fighter. And its main competitor at this point is the Scorpius, which also launched now. I haven't flown in the Scorpius yet, but I'll do it soon. And this is an awesome heavy fighter. I know at the moment these guys is Hammerhead's worst nightmare. I think that's all for now. The Hurricane, sorry, let me quickly have a look here. Telling you it's an awesome ship with no price, that's not good. So the Hurricane is 195 US. And that's a heavy fighter. And which at this point is awesome. And I think it would stay like that. Because it is a heavy fighter, so it can take on quite a bit. Just want to see. Normally, you get downstairs in the main hall. Most likely around past them. Just quickly find them. Normally, as you enter, there's this big stairs. Look at all these people having a look at the Pisces. Oh, there's a lot of people standing around here now. Let's quickly have a drink as well. See this running around.
All of these vehicles you see on display are this year's additions to the fleet. With the expanding nature of operations throughout the systems, have a look to see how each of these ships will help defend the Empire.
And there we are. Drop. There's no dustbin here yet, so oh. The future. Garbage disappears. Wanted to have a look here.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladius have
To
become
get
synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is
there should be. Oh, it's here. Oh, yes, the stairs. You see? I remember normally in the middle as you enter, the stairs should take you to the bottom. And there's all the land vehicles and the. Well, the holograms is normally the other side, well, other hallway. It seems like it's at the bottom this year, but it's fine. What's this? This looks like the Spartan. So the Spartan is like the Ballista, but it's more like a, APC, and obviously you can carry VIPs with it safely. Quickly have a look here at the price it's going. I won't buy land vehicles. The only reason why I would actually buy land vehicles is for the LTI tokens. So the Spartan goes for 80 US. That's without any taxes and stuff like that. This is the Ballista. The Ballista is a bit more expensive. And it's a air to ground. So you can basically, yeah, it's 140 US. And you can basically hide with it behind buildings or stuff like that, and people is coming by, shoot them down, and salvage their ship. So this is to destroy vehicles. Or you can even most likely have a nice war on land with it as well, I presume. Gatling guns there at the top. Those at the back is mostly for for spaceships, to shoot on spaceships.
Aerospace has been invited to a joint engineering
She's doing flybys.
that will be opening on MacArthur in the new year. Together,
We have
Naval
here,
and Anvil
this is
engineers
the
and
Liberator,
scientists
which is a
will
small
develop
carrier.
next generation
Let's just have a look here. That's a Liberator, which is a small carrier. So at this moment you can see it as a mini Kraken. But it's quite expensive. It's quite expensive. But for what it does is if you actually want to move vehicles or ships from one solar system to the next or stuff like that, and it's small ships and it doesn't have the jump drives and stuff like this, this will be the ship that you will use to take them to wherever you need to take them if they are too small or whatever. This one is going for 575 US. Let's quickly have a look on this side. It said on the at the entrance there what's on the solar holograph. I can't remember. Have a look. Crucible?
Trained for a variety of operations.
No.
But for their combat search and rescue training,
I hope the
we
Crucible
also have a
comes.
few non-marine
No, it's a
rescue
Crucible.
personnel who are invited to
So the
train
Crucible
Marines
is the
in
heavy
hostile
repair ship,
environments.
and you can actually, let's say like not derelicts, but yeah, you can get some after a battle, come in with a Crucible, fix some ships, not only your ships but even the enemy ships, cap them and take them out. Would be awesome if you will be able to tow them with this as well. But yeah, there hasn't been any talks about towing, but
While
would be
fighters
awesome.
like the Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous with the UE.
So that's about it.
The truth is that with the variety of operations,
So Anvil, Anvil is obviously
utilize a variety
quite
of
big
ships
and
to
quite
produce
awesome.
submarines, made for the private
A lot of awesome ships. I have a couple of Anvil ships. I just bought the Legionnaire myself, which is the ship-to-ship drop ship, I would say. I have the Carrack, obviously, with the Pisces. So yeah, I'll see you guys on day 2, which would be in about 6 hours, and we'll see what they have. See you guys.
are on the front line every